everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Whiskey at Work. What's different? What do you notice that isn't the same?
Casey's gone.
It's Rob's haircut. No, it isn't. It's. Have you had a haircut recently?
A few of them. Some of them more than others.
We have somebody new in Kelsey's chair today because Kelsey is getting ready for a big concert that's coming up this weekend with us. So we needed a third person, and we went down the list of people in the building.
And we found that there weren't many that we liked.
Got about 5 deep. And then, Leslie, we decided to bring you in.
That is a lower number than I expected, honestly. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, she was 2 on my list.
Oh, well, that's...
And the first one barely counted. Sorry, Mitchell.
Oh, boy, wait till he sees that. So, Leslie, you have been in the building for about 7 months, right?
Yeah. Not that we're counting.
No, God, no.
It's been 7 weeks, 2 weeks, 36 hours.
The hour is... So, a lot of people, we mention this every once in a while in our videos, that we called this Whiskey at Work because all 3 of us are at work right now. It's not after hours. It's not on the weekend. We have other jobs that we're supposed to be doing, but we take about 20 minutes out of our day to come and drink and talk about whiskey. So... What do you do down here, Leslie? What's your thing here in the building?
I am an executive assistant, so I do everything that everyone else doesn't want to do, and it works out pretty good for me.
I didn't see that memo because I didn't know what that's. So like Rob.
Yeah, if you have anything you don't want to do, you're like, I don't feel like writing this. I'll write it for you.
Well, she is a writer.
No way.
I am a writer.
Are you really? How did I not know that?
Spend too much time making fun of me.
That's true. Oh, I have to use that because every week
Mark is not a writer.
I'm not. I write a feature called Whiskey at Work that airs on one of our radio stations here. That's also a podcast.
Oh, I did not know that.
Really?
We're just learning a lot of things in this room today.
We certainly are, and that
Great.
stings, honestly,
Yeah.
that she didn't know I did that too.
Didn't know you 2 were so close.
Rob,
right.
is there something you'd like to share that you do?
No.
Yeah. Rob, what do you do here again?
We have to ask Kelsey. She's a lot better at defining my role here than I am.
This is what Rob does.
This is it.
This
is a
right
little
here. This is what you do.
Well, we are drinking again today from the great state of North Dakota. I don't know if you can get that in on there. This camera, this one, camera 1, camera 2. Anyway, last week we had the American malt whiskey, which was in essence a scotch. And if you haven't watched that episode, go back and check it out because it was really interesting to drink a whiskey that's made in the Scotch tradition but is done here in the United States.
And you can get all the funny details about North Dakota that we're going to gloss over in this episode.
Yeah, we're going to keep those from leave those in the last episode. Are you, Leslie, do you like drinking whiskey at all? Is there whiskeys that you enjoy?
Glad you narrowed that down a little.
Do you like drinking at all?
I like bourbon.
Do you really?
I can't tell you anything about bourbon that I like, but it seems that I'm here on the right day.
You are?
Yeah.
To drink this stuff? Do you have, what's your go-to? So let's say you're out and you're doing things, and do you have a go-to that you like?
Oh my goodness, why are you doing this to me?
Should have let you prep a little bit more. Or do you just
Red
order
Bull's
kind of what?
not a bourbon.
It's not?
You just kind of order, whatever you're in the mood for.
Four Roses.
Four
Four
Roses.
Roses.
Yes.
That's
Good.
one. That's like a regular.
That's a good choice.
Thank
Wow,
you.
you already are.
It's one of 2
Near
that I
and
know.
dear to my heart now.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, good. I'm glad you like bourbon because that's what we're talking about today.
Lucky me.
We had one of our coworkers was in Fargo about a month ago, and what we're doing is talking about regional whiskeys from states that are around South Dakota that distill their own whiskey. That's kind of specifically what we're looking for. We want to make sure it's not sourced from Indiana, that it's not blended from somewhere else. We want it distilled in the state that we're buying it from.
So this didn't just drive through North Dakota and slap the North Dakota name on
No,
it. This is born and raised. Okay.
It is. This is in the Glen of North Dakota up in Fargo.
North Dakota grains,
Everything.
kind of the whole gamut.
The barrels, the distillery, the whole thing.
The water?
We don't know about the barrels.
Oh, we did. We weren't sure about that.
I looked again today and I didn't see anything. Maybe you can answer instead of just sharing our video next time.
No, we were very happy that Proof Artisan Distillers did share the video that we had up last week. We're glad to know that you guys watched it, and I think you liked it too. And if we're getting
email, that'd be cool.
And if we're getting anything wrong about your whiskeys, please let us know. Okay, but that's who puts this together up in Fargo, and today we are doing This is a limited edition bourbon that they put out too. This isn't always on the shelves from these guys.
Yeah, they call it the big brother of one of their other whiskeys that they're distilling up there.
That they have all the time.
Yeah, well, I gather. So they call the what the hell are we drinking?
Crooked Furrow.
They call the Crooked Furrow the big brother of their 2-year whiskey that they have up there. This is distilled to 95 proof, I think. Is that what?
Yeah, it's
94. This one is. It says around 95 on the website.
So most bourbons come in at about 80 proof generally, and anything higher than that is used a lot in cocktails because it's what makes it makes for a better cocktail. The higher proof a bourbon is, but a lot of this stuff that they're distilling anymore at this higher proof is really easy to drink, and I'm surprised by that.
It is a little weird. Some of the stuff that we've had recently has gone up into the 120.
120 is the highest one we ever had. Yeah, and it was with some water in it.
With a little water, it was
really
pretty
good.
easy to drink. And I got to tell you, I'm a big fan of this. I don't know what you guys are doing in North Dakota, but there's finally a reason to go. This is delicious. We tried it neat before we turned the camera on, and it had a beautiful mouthfeel.
It really does.
Really full-bodied. And with a little ice in there, and it's opened it up so much, it's really nice.
What do you think about it, Leslie? I mean, I know you're a Four Roses fan. A little snobbish for us here at Whiskey at Work.
Please
but
note the pinky. I haven't tried it with the ice, so I'll do that right now.
Yeah, do it.
I had
Give it a
room
taste.
temperature and I'm always shocked when bourbon is pleasant
Mm-hmm.
because I'm still a newcomer, and so
Sure.
I'm always expecting to get bitten by it. But
Right.
yeah, it was like the front end was like really sweet. Is that a?
That was the first thing you
that-
said when you took that drink was you're like, wow, that's really sweet. And
But
I
that's
thought,
a good thing
It
in
is.
my case.
Sure,
I
and
think,
I'm with
yeah.
you on that. It's always the people that we have that replace Kelsey that I'm in agreement with when it comes to the sweetness of any sort of whiskey.
But it's not just sweet too. I don't know.
No. There's
Yeah.
like Rob said, it when you first get it in your mouth, to me too, it kind of has that buttery, which I really love about bourbons. Certain bourbons, it feels so smooth. I guess is the best way to describe it. And then you swallow it, you get a little bit of that warmth, but it doesn't last very long.
But it stays smooth.
Yeah,
too.
it
Yeah.
stays smooth
Yeah.
through the whole thing. That's what I enjoy about it. But out of all of the regionals we've had so far, this is number one. This is right at
without
the
a
top.
doubt.
Yep. I think you guys need to make sure you have this more. It can't just be a limited edition thing.
And before you run out, send another bottle down here.
Yeah, please, because we're going to probably finish this afternoon.
Who's we?
The three of us, you're part of this
You're
now.
in now.
So,
Oh,
yep,
you're in this? That's
Oh.
really cool.
Ouch.
Oh, Russ
Sorry,
is feeling
Russ.
left out.
Russ, you're always involved with this. Always.
Do you want to snort?
But he never drinks with us though.
And this has got the coolest bottle.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
really
the
cool.
bottle's beautiful
I don't
too.
know if you can show that and do that thing any justice, but the back of this bottle is awesome.
Yes, it is. So good job, Proof Artisan. You guys have you're on to something here. And if you're in North Dakota, if you're in Fargo, stop by a liquor store. I believe this came from, what does that say?
Happy Harry's Bottle Shop.
Happy Harry's Bottle Shops up in Fargo.
Can't argue with that.
No, they're a big liquor store, aren't they?
They're the second reason to go to Fargo. What an awesome liquor store! I'm a big fan, by the way.
Sensing a theme here.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
I may have a problem.
Anyway, we really, I don't think, can recommend this enough. It really has been one of my favorite regional whiskeys so far. I'm worried about what we're going to do next and how it's going to top this, because it's going to be hard.
What are we going to do next?
I think next we are going to pair whiskeys with Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, we're not going to do anything from Wyoming or South Dakota or...
Well, we got to get the Girl Scout cookie things in because it's Girl Scout cookie season right now.
You have to support America's
right.
future female entrepreneurs.
Absolutely.
At every cost possible. That cost just happens to be $4 a box.
Is that all it is?
I think so. I just bought a couple of boxes of $4.
Oh, cool.
I don't know.
Well, then
it was all blur. I
there were
don't
so many
remember anything.
on the table, and I just ran and grabbed them all. So I think that's what we're going to try to do next week, and then we'll get back to the regionals. Beautiful. Because we do have Wyoming whiskey. I think is going to be the next one we do, right? Do we have one of those?
I've got a Cody Road from Iowa.
Okay, we can do that.
I don't have anything from Wyoming.
We'll have to grab something from Colorado too, and then
we have Colorado. We've got a Leopold bourbon.
Okay,
Leopold
perfect.
Brothers.
All right. Well, we'll take care of the Girl Scouts next week, and then get back to drinking these regional whiskeys. But boy,
you don't have any more of that banana crap. That'd probably go pretty good with a cookie.
You watch your tongue, because I got some on the way, pal. Anyway, Crooked Furrow from Proof Artisan Distillers in Fargo. Get yourself a bottle. You will not be disappointed with this.
If you're a bourbon lover, you're going to like this a lot.
Well,
or
Leslie,
even just a beginner.
Even a beginner.
I love it. This is
She
great.
likes it too. Thank you, Leslie, for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
At the very last minute to come down and drink while you're supposed to be working.
Right.
Watch out, Kels.
It's always got to make the day better, doesn't it? When you can do this.
I mean, it didn't hurt.
No. All right. Well, of course, you can follow us on Facebook, Whiskey at Work with the E. You can follow us on Instagram, Whiskey at Work without the E. And you can catch all of these too on our YouTube channel. Just check Whiskey at Work there, and you can find us. And we want to thank Timmons Market too for being a part of this. And if you guys can grab a couple bottle of these of this too and bring it down, that'd be great.
Those were words.
Those were words. I tried. I tried to get it out
Bring
there.
me this.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we will talk to you again next week.